I'm sure a lot of you are aware of the whole Hogwarts Legacy drama that's been unfolding recently. For those who don't know, Hogwarts Legacy is a new game that's coming out this year. It's supposed to be one of the highly anticipated games of the year, and certainly one of the highly anticipated Harry Potter games this year. However, some people have been very vocal about the release of the game and calling for a public boycott, which has kind of spiraled out of control. So, if you're not aware of the whole boycott and the whole situation that surrounds it, it's based on the fact that a lot of people within the transgender community have issues with J.K. Rowling, who pretty much owns the whole, who has royalties and ties with the whole Harry Potter franchise. And basically, whatever anyone who streams or reviews Hogwarts Legacy or even buys Hogwarts Legacy is considered transphobic because it's funding transphobia, which also pretty much funds J.K. Rowling. Now, I'm not really going to give like any sort of advice on people whether they should buy this game or not. I do personally believe it does run in as a personal choice for people to buy the game, and no one should really feel pressured into buying it. You know, whether you are a fan of the Harry Potter franchise or you're just a fan, or even maybe not a fan of the Harry Potter franchise, but you do seem to like the IP and you seem to enjoy the whole wizardry world. So it's definitely down to a personal choice in my view whether you buy this game or not. But recently there's been some controversy around people reviewing the game who have had early access to the game, and one of the streamers got attacked by lots of activists within the Twitch stream that basically gave quite a lot of abuse and harassment, and it's really kind of created this whole toxic nature within people to sort of think that they can abuse people just because they're reviewing a game, and they don't really feel they have any sort of ties or relation when it comes to J.K. Rowling, transphobia, or any of those sort of things. And the streamer in question that got attacked, abused, and harassed is a channel called The Girlfriend Reviews. And The Girlfriend Reviews is basically a couple of called Matt and Shelby, and they do reviews of games. And one of the review of the games that they did was Hogwarts Legacy. And while they were streaming the game, they went through some of the comments in the chat section, and they were received quite a lot of abuse, a lot of harassing messages as well about transphobia, being awful people for playing the game, buying the game, or whatever. And it's basically just been really going out of hand, really, with the whole thing. And I do feel bad for them because all they were trying to do was just review the game and just give impressions of the game to certain people who were genuinely excited about it. But I'm going to show you a clip of the video that happened during the stream that actually caused Shelby to leave the stream early because she was too upset to read the comments and let Matt do all the gameplay. I'm just going to show you the clip right now.
I'm almost like thinking of just like either going offline or like I'm barely into the second combat here, and every time I look at chat, it's just the conversation is just like
maybe we can do like
bothering
a
me.
be right back, like a little break or something.
You can take a break if you want. I'll just stop talking and I'll just go fight and do the combat.
So yeah, overall you could really tell that they are very distressed by the whole comment section, and they couldn't really find a way out to sort of deal with it. And I'm going to show you some extra bit of source information that happened during the stream just to kind of, give a picture of really how all of it happened. So yeah, this is like some of the information that was kind of given really to understand the whole context of the situation. So yeah, let's just have a look at it. The two were streaming Hogwarts Legacy together on Twitch, but the chat quickly became toxic, with people berating the streamers by calling them bigots while playing the game and fighting with other viewers. According to the Reddit user who uploaded a clip of the incident, Girlfriend Reviews changed the chat to sub only when the hate comments started, but then people started subscribing just to continue the harassment. So it seems like they pretty much just had no way out. regardless of whether they open their comments to just normal viewers, to just subscribers or followers, they still can't get away from all of the hate. So, yeah, that's just very, very crazy. So yeah, I'm going to read the next part of the article now. It's clear that Twitch is going to have an awkward relationship with Hogwarts Legacy, to say the least, with some Twitch streamers have even called for a boycott of the streaming giant itself in response to advertisements promoting the Hogwarts Legacy game, whereas other streamers are streaming it without caring about the potential harassment from viewers. Moving forward, it will be interesting to see how many Twitch streamers decide to stream Hogwarts Legacy despite the controversy surrounding the game, and how many decide to pass on it despite its potential to get them significant views. So yeah, you could obviously tell this is really getting completely out of hand, and it seems very divisive as well, that somehow people who think that because you play Hogwarts Legacy and you play the game, you immediately support J.K. Rowling and transphobia. I don't think they can relate to each other. It's like saying that I like listening to R. Kelly's music, but doesn't necessarily mean that I support human trafficking or sex trafficking of that kind. It's pretty crazy to think that you could sort of correlate the two. Now, I'm not saying whether or not you should believe J.K. Rowling for what she says or not. It's very highly opinionated, highly political, so I don't really want to sort of, dwell on that. But in my thoughts are, if you want to play the game and you want to stream it, you have every right to. And I think people who disagree with you for buying the game for whatever reason, politically or anything that sort of relates to J.K. Rowling and her views on trans people, I think personally you need to kind of separate that and just be respectful to people who want to play the game. Now, I heard the game upon its release is getting a lot of praise and a lot of good reviews. A lot of people seem to be really enjoying the game so far. And yeah, I think overall it seems to be interesting to see whether or not this will sort of like quiet down later, because certainly to kind of throw the abuse at people is not okay in general. And I do feel sorry for the Twitch streamer in question that kind of faced all the abuse and harassment from this. But anyways, that's about it. See you later.